Yes, people. What's going on? It's Eagle Talks Football. We're back again with another video. Today, we're going to be doing a call-in show. The way that I do the call-in shows, I tell you guys a topic, and then we automatically start from there. You call in. You got 5 minutes on the clock, and from there, you say whatever you need to say, and we have an open discussion. I let all you guys on, and it's first come, first serve. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to put the link in the description for anybody who wants to call in. The link is now in the description. I'm just going to raid the link. It's going to be in the chat. That's how you guys are going to be able to call in. And I'm just going to make sure I have this in the chat. Yes. And I'm going to make sure I pin it also. So big up everyone who's obviously joined us over from Dan Potts' channel. I really do appreciate all you guys joining us over from Dan Potts' channel. We already have 100 of you guys in the chat. So please do hit that like button, as of course, that is how the video gets seen by more people and helps grow everyone. And yeah, we got our first caller. Game for life. What are you saying, Game for life?
Bigger.
What are you saying, man? Talk to me. You're the first person, so I'm going to put you on the clock in a second. But the question today is, who should Arsenal sign next? What do you think? What do you think Arsenal should do next after all these links, all these players were linked to? Who do you think we should sign? And I put you on the clock, always, by the way.
All right, so I think you lot should need a striker, Gyokeres.
Okay.
And I think in midfield, you lot should sign Bruno Granit, because I think he makes more sense in your midfield.
Bruno who?
Bruno Granit.
Do you mean Bruno Gyökeres?
Gyökeres, yeah. I can't say like his second name.
Oh, okay, yeah.
From Newcastle, I think yeah.
I don't think Newcastle want to sell him though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Newcastle don't really need to sell now for some reason. They sold some players, and I don't think they're desperate to sell anymore like they used to be. So that's where there's a slight issue. But have you watched Gyokeres? Do you think he's good enough to take Arsenal to that next level?
Yeah, because he was in Championship and he scored a lot of goals, so I don't see why not. He's proven. Everyone's know what he's doing. So yes, but the question is, how much are they going to offer for him? That is the big question.
They might have lowered their valuation. We'll have to see. Personally, I feel like Arsenal is going to sign a winger. I don't really feel like Arsenal is going to sign a striker. That's just me. I think all the strikers that are out there, Viktor Gyökeres, all these guys that are out there, I just don't think we're going to go out and spend big on the striker. I think we might wait another year for Isaac, and this year try to go get another winger like Eze or Nico Williams or somebody like that. We're even linked to Leroy Sane, but I don't think it's a good idea to get Leroy Sane.
See, when we tried that to get Isak from Chelsea, when we tried that, they offered it. They said we had to get him for 200 million or something, 120, but we never went for it. Chelsea.
Oh, you guys are about to get Viktor Osimhen. You think Viktor Osimhen is going to flop in the Premier League?
Do you know what? I don't know, because I've seen him. Like, I know he's a good striker. Like, he can header the ball. I've seen him, but I don't personally think he will come on loan to us. In my opinion, I don't know. His agent doesn't want it because of money. He won't make any much money.
They want the actual sale, yeah.
Yeah, so it's better to buy him, but we don't know what's gonna happen. I'm not sure. I'll take him because there's no other. Because I don't know what other strikers there is to get.
There's not too many. The striker market is pretty bad because there's no big name. There's no big fish, and all other small fish is like. Let's be honest. I'm not too caught up on Ollie Watkins and Ivan Toney anymore. Even though they're better than what we have, are they needle movers? Not really.
No. Because I've heard Tony.
I think Ivan Toney would be amazing at Tottenham, but at this moment,
I've been hearing he could go to Tottenham. I've been hearing that a lot.
Yeah, if he could end up at Tottenham. But talking about Arsenal quickly, do you watch La Liga?
I've seen like a couple of games, but I don't watch it as much as the Premier League. So nah, why?
Okay, I was just gonna say, do you know much about this Merino guy? So talk to me. Do you think Chelsea should go for Viktor Gyökeres? Why aren't Chelsea going for Viktor Gyökeres then? If you're a Chelsea fan, you want a striker also.
I have no idea. We've been linked to so many strikers, and I feel like it's going to be one of them days where we just get another young striker, which I don't want in my club. I don't want another like, fair enough, Jackson did all right, but I just need a proven striker who's going to bang in 20, 30 goals. Like, credit to Jackson. Yeah, I'd keep him. I'd put Jackson at left wing because I think he did much better there last season.
So it's 50-50 for you right now.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if we get Osimhen, then fair play. I'm not against it, but if not, then I don't know what we're gonna be doing. Because Chelsea do not want to. I'm sorry, but like he's not worth 120 million. Oshman is. He's not worth that.
The thing is, Napoli, the player is only as much worth as much as the player is only worth as much as Arsenal is willing to pay for him. So or whatever club is willing to pay for him. So I don't know anybody who's going to pay 100 plus. But if you guys can get a swap deal with Lukaku, it might actually work out for you guys.
That Napoli want Lukaku. They want to get that deal done. Conte wants him, so I have no idea.
See. We'll see, bro. Anyways, brother, that's your time up. Really do appreciate you jumping on, man.
Yeah.
First of the day. Thank you for joining
Big
us.
up, big up. Huh? My name is Voy.
Voy.
Yeah.
Big up to you, man. Thank you for joining. Really do appreciate it. Big up, everyone. Do me a favor. We got the link in the description so you guys can join in. But before we go any further, let's talk about this quickly. Arsenal have reached an agreement with personal terms for Mikel Merino. The Spaniard will sign a 4-year deal with the Gunners if the two clubs agree a fee. Arsenal see this market as an opportunity for Mikel Arteta to sign a long-term target, but do not want to pay a massive transfer fee. So at this moment in time, Mikel Merino personal terms are agreed. We do want to sign the player, but we'll just have to wait and see if we can get this deal done and dusted and over the line. At this moment in time, this does look like a good opportunity. It does look like a good opportunity, and Mikel Merino does look like a quality piece. But yeah, do me a favor, people. Make sure you guys do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button while you're at it. And also, the link is in the description if you guys want to call in and give us your 2 pence on Arsenal. So please do call in the moment you get a chance. In the meanwhile, people talking about Liga. Listen, yesterday, Liga and I were going back and forth on Husam's channel. And after a while, it did get repetitive. So I was starting to get irritated. But that was all. That was all. People asking what phase are Arsenal in. We're in the phase where we need to start winning trophies. That's the phase that we're in. We're in the phase where we need to start delivering. We cannot continuously say we're pushing and not delivering. We need to start delivering in that situation. So that's the phase we're in. Also, people talking about Rice, Odegaard, and Moreno is going to be solid midfield. Yeah, I really do believe it's going to be a solid midfield, a strong midfield, and very physical, very commanding. Nobody's going to be bullying that midfield at all. People saying we need a striker. Well, who are we going to sign? Because at this moment in time, that's been the issue. Who are we going to sign? Because we could talk about Viktor Gyökeres, we could talk about Osimhen, we can talk about Isaac, we can talk about Ivan Toney, Ollie Watkins, but who? Because at this moment in time, it doesn't look like we're actually legit. Like, what the hell? My dad's calling me. I'm live right now. I'm live. Why is this guy calling me in the middle of the thing? Bro, get Bruno Guimaraes and Nico Williams. I don't think we're going to get Nico Williams either. Nico Williams did report recently that he's going to be staying. He did say he's going to be staying. Trolling us, bait, talking about what phases we're in. Just block and ignore the fools. Now, you know what? Let people chat their shit. By the way, guys, the link is in the description. You guys can call in, so please do call in, as this is supposed to be a call-in show. So I'm waiting for you guys to give me your calls. And of course, we also got some other people that are going to be joining us any moment now, as we do have some of the other people that are just going to be jumping in any moment now, of course, also. But in the meanwhile, I just need to ask you guys one quick question. Do you really want Leroy Sane? Do you really want Leroy Sane? Does Leroy Sane really make sense? Because I was looking at the Sane to Arsenal stuff, and I'm just saying to myself, it don't make sense. It doesn't make sense for Arsenal to go get Leroy Sane and to pay and to pay ridiculous transfer fees for Leroy Sane on top of his wages that he's going to be getting when he joined Arsenal. It just doesn't make sense to me. And talking about wages, did you guys see what happened with Chibo Obi Martin? Because I thought Chido Obi Martin left Arsenal because of opportunity, but the guy went to Man United, and as a 16-year-old, Chibo Obi Martin is getting 15K per week. as a 16-year-old. No wonder he left Arsenal for Man United. As a 16-year-old, he's getting 15K a week. What the hell is that? 15K a week as a 15-year-old. Have you ever heard of that in your life? A 15-year-old getting 15K a week. 16-year-old getting 15K a week. Man United, literally, he sold his soul to go to Man United. It was all about the money. It was all about the money. What do you mean 30K? Wait. Arsenal offered him 15K. He went to Man United for 30K. Allah. Excuse me? Man United came in and gladly doubled his wages to 30K per week as a 16-year-old. Are you serious? Yo, the football's finished. When 16-year-olds are making 30K a week, football's finished. Football's finished. For example, Emil Smith Rowe was on 40K a week. That's crazy. That's insane. But yeah, talk. We got Abdi. 1 second, bro. I'm gonna bring you in a second. I just want to talk to Dan Potts first. I'm gonna bring you in a bit, okay? Yo, Dan, what's good?
Yo, what's happening, bro?
Bro,
good, man.
I
How
just
are you?
heard Man United gave Chido Obi Martin 30K a week, bro.
Oh, what is he saying? Is he going there?
He's a Man United player. They gave him 30K a week.
30K. He wanted
Arsenal offered him
more than that.
15K. He went to Man United for double. That's fucked up, bro.
What do you think of that? Do you think he's going to be a top talent?
Bro, money. He went for the money.
Yeah.
He doesn't care about his development, I don't think.
But you know, like when we have had so many good players that have come through, and then people are like, "Oh my god, he's going to be the next Saka or the next Wilshere," and they just turn into nothing. I'm hoping this kid's going to be like that. Yes, if he goes to Man United and balls out, I'm going to be pissed off, man.
Hey, we don't want him to become a Gnabry or a Musiala, for example. But
yeah,
honestly, what's the chances of Man United developing a player really well? Like, they haven't developed anybody of note. Rashford, decent, but not developed him. Like, I feel like he stagnated. They had Greenwood. They had Greenwood, but then he did a madness, so nobody knows what his ceiling could ever be now.
Kobe Minor will be the one. That'll be interesting to see what they do with him, because he's a talent. Like I was so impressed with him at the Euros. But this Chido Obi Martin, I mean, he's been balling, like scoring goals left, right, and centre for Arsenal. And then when you look at it now, 16, 17, whatever he is going to be, I think he could be a good player, but he could also be a J. Emmanuel Thomas, a Dan Crowley, a Jeremy Aliadier, Lupoli, Quincy. All these guys come through Arsenal and did nothing. So I don't know. I'm not too gutted because I don't know how good he'll be. If he goes on to be like the next Ian Wright, then of course I'll be pissed. But there's a long way to go for that. And also, when you're that young, you get to quite a lot of scenarios where everybody else around you grows up and then starts to get stronger than you, and you lose your kind of way. So there's still a long way to go into development. It really is.
Bro, he's getting double his wages. His wages double his age. That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's mad.
But let's get into the main topic. The main topic today's video is who should Arsenal sign next? We're linked to Sane, we're linked to Fabian Ruiz, we're linked to Mikel Merino, we're linked to Gyokeres. What would you do? And what would a perfect window be for you?
Yeah, it's an interesting one. It looks like Mikel Merino is going to be the next one, and I'm cool with that. We need an 8, Igal. It's one of the priority signings for me. He was not on the list of mine dream window. He wasn't. I don't think it's been on many's because I don't think anybody has seen this guy play as much as obviously Mikel Arteta has seen him now. So I think as a left 8, he's got a lot of attributes I like. He's imposing. He's got physical attributes. He can play in that box-to-box role. He's obviously got the Granit Xhaka type that people are talking about. I liked the fact that he had a good Euros, and I thought he looked well. He looked good in it as well. When he was playing, he scored the goal against Germany with his head, so he's obviously got some aerial ability. So that would be a good signing. The one I actually wanted was Youssouf Fofana, who still hasn't gone to AC Milan, by the way. But I think he is the perfect box-to-box midfielder. Looks like Merino is going to be the guy that we want. I still feel we need 2 in there, Igal. I really do. I don't think we can rely on Jorginho and Partey for anything more than potentially 15 games tops across the whole of the season.
15 games from both of them.
Yeah. Oh no, sorry, each. I was meaning like that. Both of those, I don't think will play more than that amount of times for Arsenal each. So, and look, I might be wrong. If Partey can stay
So
fit,
would you sign both Moreno and Fabian Ruiz?
yeah, I would, because I feel like Declan Rice is going to have to be used as a 6 a lot more than we want him to, just because of Partey's injuries. And
Okay.
Jorginho, as much as I like him, and I actually think he's been a good signing for Arsenal, a lot of people scoffed at it. I don't think we're going to be looking at the Jorginho. Jorginho for me is like potentially like an El Neni, like he's there if things really go wrong.
He's
So
better.
for me,
He's a better version of El Neni. Come on.
well, yeah, he is, but you get my point. He's obviously going to be on the bench like El Neni was then, right? But he is better than him. But I think for me, Merino and Ruiz can both come into that 8 role. And then if we don't buy those two, then I would get one maybe Merino, let's say, and Eze. That's what I would do. And then you've got Eze who can play 8, he can play 10, and he can play wide. And I still do think we need a striker, but a lot of people are saying no to that. So for me, I think it would be potentially anyway. I think it would be a striker, a kind of winger / attacking midfielder like Eze, a number
So
8.
you want two attackers, you want two midfielders, and you
Yeah,
want
so
Calafiori.
4.
So 5.
5 in total. Yeah, I honestly believe that's what we need.
So that's a perfect window for you.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so. And
What
then
if we get?
if we sell Ramsdale, then I'd obviously look to replace him. But I would not sell Ramsdale unless money was coming in. I'm talking like 30 million type. Do you know what I'm saying?
You know, we were just on your show earlier, and I think
Yeah.
Gunnar Lee explained it perfectly what I was talking about with Leroy Sane. But hopefully you understand my point. I'm not trying to be an accountant, but I'm just simply looking at it from Arsenal perspective. Would it make sense to put yourself in a situation where you have Bukayo Saka, Odegaard, Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, Martinelli, who all recently signed contracts, looking over at Kai Havertz and Leroy Sane, who are not really as important as them, and saying, I should be on better wages than this guy. Why is he on 220?
Yeah, you've got the potential for that to happen. But they decided to bring in Havertz on 280. So now they've made that problem for themselves. So if they believe that Havertz is 280, they should have no problem with knowing that Odegaard, Saliba, and Saka, and maybe more, will be, well, I want 280 minimum. I'm going to ask for 300. The next contract offers will definitely be over 300k. That's just the way that football's moving for one, and it's the way that Arsenal are moving. Saliba's not going to go, do you know what? I'll stay at Arsenal. I know Real Madrid want me. Don't put me on 280.
I'm scared he's going to go to Real Madrid in like 2 years' time, bro.
I think he will. And do you know what? I'll say this. I think he might even do that where he might even do that if we win. Because Real Madrid is a different knock, bro. It is. And this is why I'm looking at Trent Alexander-Arnold carefully and thinking, what's he going to do? Because if they do come knocking and his best friend's Jude Bellingham, Real Madrid's a different knock. And now that they don't get Lenny Yoro and he's gone to United, they're going to want a centre-half. And it probably is going to be Saliba. Now, I don't think he goes for a good couple of years yet. But we need to win trophies, bro, because otherwise he will go. So, yeah, that's my dream, is to get 2 in midfield and then 2 attackers, which will be one that can play wide and one that's a striker. But again, the number 9 out there, don't look like there's too many that Arsenal want. I mean, Viktor Gyökeres is the only guy I really see heavily rumoured. There's no rumours of Tony, Watkins, Osimhen looks Chelsea bound. There's nobody else in the mix, is there? So it's literally either Gyokeres or nobody for me. And if it is nobody, then we look for a winger. It isn't going to be Nico Williams. He's either going to stay at Athletic Bilbao for 1 more year or go to Barcelona. So who is the winger? Eze, I would love. I would. I've said this a while now. I would really like Eze to come to Arsenal, because I believe the versatility of him and how ready he is. I like the fact that he's a bit older, and I like the fact he's Premier League proven. And I really don't think that 60 million as a release clause is mad money for him. I really don't. You know, he's a player who's ready now, just got into the England internationally. I think he's a baller, man. I really do.
Cool. Dan, I appreciate you jumping on. I really do appreciate it. I'll have you on hopefully another time. And whenever you need me on your show, let me know. Guys, the link to his channel is in the chat. And I appreciate you jumping on, bro. Have a good one.
Love, man. Take it easy. In a bit, guys.
Love. We got Fuad next. What are you saying? Prince Fuad in the building. You're not on Northside's channel today. You're on my channel. What are you saying?
I'm good, bro. How you been, bro?
Wallah, mashallah, everything blessed. Same question, bro. What are you saying? Arsenal, who should we sign next?
Oh, bro, you know, yeah, bro, we don't know with this club, bro. I mean, I think we should get a striker. I think we should get a striker. It'd be nice to see Ollie Watkins come out of nowhere. You know, surprise like a Havertz. I wouldn't mind Ollie Watkins. I think you know he'll just give us that extra edge because he can create on his own, can't he? You know, he's quite good at taking on players. He's a good finisher.
Who do you want again?
Watkins, Ollie Watkins. I'll take Watkins.
Chat, let me know. Would you guys take Ollie Watkins at Arsenal?
I'll take him with a heartbeat, bro. Watkins. Ivan Toney, everyone's big Ivan Toney, but I just don't think Arsenal will get him, you know. There's something behind this. Something I don't know what it is with that betting scam and you know with Arsenal they're not that kind of club that take a risk with him. Do you get me? So I don't think we'll get Ivan Toney, but I could be wrong. They might take that risk. You know?
Nah, because I think the character thing, they're not interested in him. They met with him. They're not interested in Ivan Toney. They're not interested in thing. It's literally Viktor Gyökeres or no striker.
I think we'll get Gyokeres because Sporting Lisbon have come out now and have realistically put his price down, haven't they? So, you know, it's not going to be like 80 million. It's going to be like, what, 50 million? That's more.
The only reason why they're putting the price down is because nobody's knocking.
Yeah.
I think if his price was 45 million, he would have been already sold. But the fact that they're looking for 80 to 100,
yeah.
I don't know.
But it goes. I know that. I think they will definitely buy players. I think like you've seen Smith Rowe was on the way out. I think Nketiah will go. I really think Reece Nelson will go too. So I think there is definitely going to be a forward player coming out. It could be Neto, it could be Gyokeres, it could be
Eze.
It could be Eze. You don't know, but I know that.
Would you take Sane?
I'll take Sane, but like I watched what you said earlier on. You're not going to drop they're not going to drop Saka for him. And people are saying like, oh, he's definitely going to get in the team. Like we're going to drop Trossard and drop Martinelli. But Trossard done well last season. So it was like, where'd you play him? You could play him on the left. But is he going to be consistent?
He's going to get game time. But is it warranted? This could become, I'm not saying he's Willian, but I'm saying we're going to be giving him a lot of money like we gave Willian. And could he be like a bit part player who's going to be on 300K almost?
I think the only way it'll work if Arteta got a different formation for him to play a system where, do you get me? I think that's the only way it'll work with him. I think you either play him or you play Saka. You could play him down the middle of some games, but like personally, I'll have him because he'd be ideal for the Champions League, because he's very experienced in that department.
Okay. Yesterday, I was on Husam's channel, and everyone is saying, "Oh, Liga gonna cook you." When these guys keep talking about Arteta and asking you about Arteta and would you sack him and stuff, what do you say? Because it's getting to a point now where it's like I hear about it every time I'm on a stream.
I don't listen to these fans.
Why do we still talk about sacking Arteta? Like I think it's silly now.
Yo, Arteta finished second, man, and he deserves another season. When they talk about sacking, who's out there to get right now? Jamie, who's out there right now? They all say, "Oh, money talks," but now just keep him for another season and see where he goes from there. Because at the end of the day, the thing is, we're not far off Man City, so you can't really sack him. I know he got to deliver silverware this season, but you can't sack him because we're there and about now. Do you hear me? If a new manager comes in, how do you know he might change his system and he starts dropping down the table? They'll soon cry for Arteta. So don't listen to the fan base, but some of them are just rabbits. It just follows the carrot, bro. So don't listen to them, bro. 90% of them on the internet will say Arteta out, but I guarantee you, when as soon as they turn off that YouTube channel for that, they sit back, have a cup of coffee, and reality thinks, you know what, he deserves one season.
Fair. Anyways, Fuad, really do appreciate you jumping on. Anytime, guys, go check him out. He does also do content himself. And yeah, man, I'll catch you on the next one, inshallah. Big up to you. Big up to you, Fuad. We got Abdi Mohammed in the building, my Somali brother. Hope you're doing well. Brother, we got a Somali in the Champions League. We got a Somali guy playing for Man City. And now we got 2 Somalis on the stream right here. What are you saying, bro? How you doing?
At least they're giving us a good name, man. I'm tired of fucking Captain Phillips and I'm the captain bullshit for the last 15 years.
Yeah, did you see Minnesota, the Trump rally? Bare Somalis behind them.
You see the Somali brothers holding the banner?
Oh, man, hilarious.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Low key, there's a lot of people out here that like support Trump on the low. That's why last time he won, because nobody was saying anything. But I'm telling you, don't be surprised, man. He might pull
No,
it off
he's
again.
already won it. He's already won it in my eyes. But
Yeah,
we're not here for politics. Talk to me.
No,
Arsenal, who
I
should
just
we
wanted
sign next?
Well, I just wanted to say one thing before I answer that question. Listen, I watched the thing last night between you and Lee Gunner. Sometimes, Egal, you make valid points, and there's some stuff with Lee that I agree with, some stuff that you said I agree with, but there's some people that you can't argue with, right? Lee, sometimes he goes over the top, but the more you give into it, the more it just gets out of control. Sometimes you gotta be like, hey, when you left, that's the best thing you could have done. Just say, you know what? And I agree with a lot of the stuff that Lee Gunner says, but you can't keep going forever. You just got to cut it off. Be like, all right, I'm good. That's it. Because it's agree to disagree. You can't just keep going forever. You know what I'm saying? Because you made valid points. There's no extreme on either side, you know. But going back to what you were saying, for me, no striker, no league. Simple. You can sign Merino and Ruiz and all that stuff. I think that still doesn't make a difference. I think you need a proper striker up front, difference maker. For me, it was number one was Isak. Obviously, that's out of the question. If you ask me right now, if I had money and they gave me the money and said, "Hey, Abdi, go sign somebody," I'd go sign Tony, and that would win us the league. 100%. That I just, in my opinion, I believe that. But Gyokeres and all these rumors are going around. Same thing with Calafiori, man. It's been a month of just nonsense rumors, man. That's why I don't listen to that stuff until I see him holding the jersey. I don't pay attention because we agreed and this and the club is looking. It just gets your hope very high and then it just brings it right down. You know, I know you have content and all that stuff, but for me, until I see somebody signed like Calafiori when I saw him yesterday, I was like, all right, we're good. I believe it. Before that, I don't believe anything. But Merino, I think, is quality. But if you gave me the choice, I'd go sign Ruiz. But I wouldn't mind
Why
having.
not both?
But you know, I'm being realistic. If you told me you can have both, I'll take both like that. But to be realistic, it probably one or the other. And if you gave me the option myself, I'll probably go Ruiz. I think he's just a little versatile, man. He can create. I think he can play in multiple positions, and he has tenacity as well. One thing I like about Merino is his physicality. I need someone in there like Rodri, man. Rodri is like a bulldog. You know what I'm saying?
Rodri's not. He might be physical, but he's more like tactical fouls.
Yeah, but he's tactical. But that guy when he needs to get physical, he gets physical, and he gets dirty as well. And you need someone like that. If someone's standing right next to Declan Rice, like as physical as Merino, I think Arsenal will go a long way. But all this stuff for me means nothing until you get a proper striker, man. And
What do you think of what Xhaka said today?
Hey, listen.
If you guys didn't hear what Xhaka said today, Xhaka said, "For me, it's not a step back, rather 2 steps forward, going from Arsenal to Leverkusen."
Hey, listen. Let me answer this. Let me answer this. All right. People get emotional really quick, especially Arsenal fans, man. Especially our fan base gets very emotional. But listen, the guy went to Bayer Leverkusen, won the Bundesliga, unbeaten, won the domestic cup, and went to the final of the Europa League. To me, that's 2 steps forward.
I think people think he's being salty.
No, he's not being salty. If you watch his previous interviews, every interview that they ask him about Arsenal, he speaks very highly of Arsenal. So this one,
I think this is him just being straight honest. Like he went and had his best season of his career, won 2 trophies. You cannot lie. For his own career, he's made a massive step forward.
Bro, he's the captain. The whole team speaks very highly of him.
He's the captain?
I think he's the captain, if I'm not mistaken.
I didn't know that.
Is it the goalkeeper or him is the captain? One or the other. But
I didn't know he was the captain.
All the players that play with him, they speak very highly of him. And like I said, the guy and the way he played for Switzerland shows you how much of quality. I always liked him. I always like a warrior, man. I think Arsenal now they're missing like a Xhaka style warrior in the team. I mean, he won't be scared to get in your face. We don't have that now. Now we have.
Sorry, time's up. Appreciate you jumping on, Abdi. I'll get you on the next time, inshallah. Okay.
Inshallah, bro. I'll see you, man.
No worries, done now. Next, we got my guy here. What's your name, brother?
Hey, Egal.
What's going on? What's your name, brother?
Yeah, my name is, I go by Benga for short.
Benga.
Yes,
Tell
yes.
everybody what you think about the question today. Who should Arsenal sign next? We're linked to
Yeah,
Sane, we're linked to Fabian Ruiz, we're linked to Merino. What do you think we should do this window?
yeah. I heard about Fabian Ruiz and Merino, but I'm not sure we're gonna get both of them. And we know Arteta and they do style of signings. They have a first, option. They have a backup in case the first option doesn't go through. So I think Ruiz is a backup option to Merino. You understand? So, and the news coming out today seems to be saying that Atletico and Barcelona have resigned to the fact that the player actually wants to come to Arsenal. So I'm really optimistic about us getting Merino. Maybe this week or next week. I believe that will be done. But ideally, I think we need a striker. I really do. We scored a lot of goals last season, but going back, you realize that there are games where we really, really needed a magical striker up front. And Havertz wasn't that player for us. You remember the Newcastle game away. You remember the Villa game, both home and away. You remember the West Ham game at the Emirates where we created loads of chances, man.
Oh
And
my.
we just couldn't find the net. Put Viktor Gyökeres in there, it's a wrap, man. It's a wrap.
Okay.
Will be that guy will put us like it would have gotten us like 8 more points than what we had last
My
season.
question to you is,
Yeah.
will we get Viktor Gyökeres?
Well, I don't want to be always on the optimistic side, but I think if Arsenal actually puts all our eggs in that basket and we want him, we're gonna get him. Because the news came out today, if anything, about that news is true, that Sporting FC is negotiating a reduction in the sell-on clause that they had with his championship team.
But
So
why would anybody give a reduction on the sell-on clause?
because we have to be realistic about what the market is saying, though, Igal. Look at pretty much one of the hottest strikers in the market right now in Osimhen. Napoli is not gonna get that release clause. They will not. The market for strikers is not really, really hot
No, but
right now.
why would Coventry agree to take less money? It doesn't make sense.
Because it's better to take less money than not taking anything at all. If Gyokeres stays on
You
at
make a good
Sporting
point.
FC, the more years it runs out, the lower the fee is gonna go. You understand what I'm saying? So you rather get what you can get right now and spend it to improve your team, maybe boost your chances of making it to the top tier league, the EPL, rather than say you just want to balk at what the agreement says and you rather not get any. You don't do business like that. You know what I'm saying? You have to be realistic about what the market value of the player is saying. So I'm looking at us getting a Victor Gyökeres. It will put us, it will put us head and shoulders above a lot of teams in the league and make us more competitive with City. And Merino on that left side will make Martinelli tick again. I like this guy, Bilbao guy, Nico Williams, but I don't think he's better than Martinelli. Martinelli dropped off last season because the combo on that left side was not working as when Xhaka was there. And Merino will bring that out again. You know what I'm saying? Then we can have both sides ticking, left side and right side. So get a striker and get Merino in, maybe one more. But with those two, I think I'm fine.
Fair enough. My
Yeah.
guy, big up to you. What is it, Benga?
Yes, yes. And let me tell you this, Igal, don't care about Lee Gunner, man. That guy is all about likes and clickbait. Let me tell you, it takes having a brain fog, right, to want Arteta to be fired right now. Okay? We've lost the league twice, but who did we lose to? We lost to a team that pretty much everybody have lost to. In Manchester City, there's no disgrace in losing to City. We have made steady progress. And all the other rival fans who are crying for Arteta to get fired if we don't win, they wish they had a coach like Mikel. I'm telling you, we got our guy. All we got to do is keep supporting, keep spending, keep getting better. Trophies will come. That's it. It's going to come.
There you go.
Keep doing the good work, my guy.
Big up to you. Have a good one, Benga.
You too, man.
You have 28 seconds left. Do you have anything else to say?
No, I'm done. I'm done.
Enough said. Big up. Big up to him. Is Viktor Gyökeres a needle mover? We don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see. We got Boss B in the building. What's going on, Boss B?
Yo, hey, girl. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, man. How you doing? Yeah.
Oh, yes, brother. This is the first time I've been live, so you have to bear with me, yeah?
No worries, mate.
I've been watching you from day one, you know, from a long time, when you was on other shows, before you had your own show and all that. So I've always supported you. I think the person that we should sign is Gyokeres. Gyokeres? Is that how you say your name?
Yeah.
Yeah. And basically, yeah, I wouldn't mind us getting Tony.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's a cheap option. I don't know why not everyone doesn't want him. I think he's all right, but Gyokeres would be a good signing.
People don't want him because of a character issues. The club is not interested in him. The whole betting scandal. But brother, I think you have something playing in the background. If you can just turn it down.
Yeah, I'm just turning it down. Go on. Yeah, go on.
But yeah, that's the thing. I think the striker situation is interesting because let's be honest, is Viktor Gyökeres the first option for Arsenal? I don't think so. I think if Arsenal could get Nico Williams, that would be our first option.
Yeah, but as you can see, Nico Williams, he wants to go to Barcelona. He don't want to come to Arsenal.
100%.
Do you know what I mean? It'd be different if he wanted to come, but he doesn't. So we should leave that. Yeah,
I think the club want Isaac, and he doesn't.
But that's it. We can't. There's no point going for players that we can't get. Newcastle's not going to sell Isaac to us.
But then, are you going to go for somebody who you think is not good enough?
No, but I think Gyokeres is good enough.
Okay. And how much do you think it will cost?
I reckon we can get him for 55, 60.
60.
Yeah.
I think they want.
Yeah, he's not gonna, no one's gonna that release clause. No one's gonna pay that, or they would have paid that already. Yeah, that's why. Like Sporting, they're gonna take 50 million is a lot to a club like Sporting. Do you understand? So they will take that. They can't refuse 50 million. Clubs like that.
At this moment in time, they're going to try to see if they can lower that wage, the sell-on clause, because I think they had a high sell-on clause with Coventry, who's the championship side. They bought him for like 20 mil. So whatever they sell him for, they're going to make double. But they just want to make sure they take as much money from that.
Yeah, but in the press, there's been saying that they paid off Coventry, paid them £1 million or something like that. So Coventry like lowered their asking price, kind of thing. Their percentage in what Sporting's going to get him, and not Sporting. Sporting is going to get him.
Let me ask you this, Uncle.
Yeah.
Outside of what do you call it, Viktor Gyökeres, who else would you sign? And what else would you do?
I'll look for a midfielder, definitely. We need someone for a Party, because Party, that his injury record is so bad since we've had him. Yeah, and Jorginho is like, as you can see, he's getting on, and you can't play every single game. So we need someone to be with Declan Rice, like Merino.
Okay.
He's a good signing. Like even what's his name? The one from Newcastle, the Brazilian player.
Oh, you're talking about Bruno Guimaraes.
Yeah. What about him? Even him. He'll be a good signing.
He's gonna cost like 100 mil, 80 mil.
Yeah, but have you noticed nobody's gone for him as well? Newcastle's not going to get that. These clubs are not getting that.
But
they've got to understand that.
They don't have to sell.
I understand that, but you can see that he wants to go. What's the point of keeping a player?
not Arsenal.
But you see, like Man City, what's his name, Alvarez, the striker at Man City. Yeah.
Julian
Tell him to
Alvarez.
us.
Ooh, 77
Yeah?
million.
Might stop there. I can't hear you.
Would you pay 77 million for Julian
It's
Alvarez?
gone mute,
Everyone
you
in the
know.
chat. No. I can hear you.
Oh, yeah.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, like Man City won't sell him to us because they don't want to sell no one to us.
77 million. Okay. Everybody in the chat, let me know. Would you pay Julian Alvarez right now?
Right now, I have a feeling that guy, if he gets a good chance, he's going to shock out. He's going to be a good goal scorer.
I don't think Man City would be stupid enough to sell him to us. That's just me.
Yeah, that's the only problem. Do you know what I mean? But like, I know we can get Gyokeres. If we really wanted Gyokeres, we will get him.
Fair.
Yeah, and I reckon, yeah, he can play wide as well. So he's a cover for left and right. He can play false 9 as well, and he is a goal scorer. We need someone to put that ball in the back of the net. That's the only thing we're missing.
I hear that, but I just don't think Julian Alvarez is going to happen. But Uncle, your time is up, unfortunately. Thank you for jumping on. I really do appreciate you jumping on. And what's your name, by the way?
My name's Boss B.
Boss B. Big up Boss B, man. I see you in the chat all the time. Big up Boss B.
Yeah, Boss Bubbler. You see Boss Bubbler in the chat. That's me as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always bring you up, girl. Always bring you up. You understand?
I appreciate it. I appreciate the love, my guy.
Yeah.
I appreciate the love.
Yeah.
Good vibes, guys in the chat. If you guys want to jump on, you still can jump on. We still have another 8 more minutes before we wrap up. I was just gonna do like a quick 45 minutes, but just to tell you guys some of the Arsenal news before we go to before we leave the stream. Also, just to tell you guys everything that's happening with Arsenal news today. Of course, Arsenal interest in Leroy Sane Arsenal are interested in Leroy Sane, but the 28-year-old is unlikely to move this summer. That is a cast iron fact. Just so you guys know, he's unlikely to move this summer. Arsenal are interested in him, but he is unlikely to move this summer. What else is there? Mikel Merino. Fabrizio Romano has said the Barcelona Atletico feel that Mikel Merino totally prioritizes priority to Arsenal, and he believes Arteta is the perfect coach for him. Interesting. This came directly from Fabrizio Romano. What else is there? Let's see what else there is. What the hell is going on here? What in the world is going on here? You got Fabio Vieira and Thomas Partey showing some love to each other. You got Jorginho and Zinchenko doing their thing. Calafiori back over there in the Arsenal kit. Martinelli and Fabio Vieira, obviously the guys over there. We already spoke about him reaching personal terms. Martin Odegaard. Yeah, bro, it's crazy. It's been 2 years since he signed a permanent deal already. This looks like it's going to be the third kit. The third kit looks fire. I'm not going to lie. The third kit looks fire, ladies and gentlemen. The third kit looks fire. More stuff on Mikel Merino, Arsenal. It looks like he's prioritizing Arsenal. Mikel Arteta also speaking about strengthening the team. It's crazy that Cheeto Obi Martin, Arsenal offered him 15K a week, and he went to friggin' Manchester United for 30K. That is nuts. And yeah, that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. That is pretty much it for today. Nothing more to be said. We already know Emil Smith-Rowe is undergone his medical today with Fulham. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the Arsenal news. Not much more to be said. That's why I did a call-in show. Not too much Arsenal transfer news today, but I will be back for more content tomorrow, and I will be streaming from my car for the weekend, as I'm going to be in London in my in-laws' house, as it's my son's first birthday, and we're going to be doing a party over there. So my streaming setup will be a little bit different, but I'll still try to do as many uploads or streams that I can do. Stay solid, guys. Continue to watch the video, and I'll chat to you guys very, very soon, ladies and gentlemen. As you guys already know, everything's blessed, and I'll catch you guys on the next one, hopefully. Yo, we got Lee Gunner and Northside raiding the chat. Big up to Lee Gunner and Northside every time, man. Big ups to Lee Gunner and Northside. Even though we have our disputes and our arguments, they're cool peoples, man. even though we disagree on everything when it comes to Arsenal. They're cool people. So yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. You guys already know what it is. Love for the love, people. Do me a favor. Please do hit the like button on the way out. Please do hit the like button on the way out. That helps out the channel massively, as you guys already know. And yeah, we're pretty much done here. We don't got much more to be said. We covered everything that we can cover. We had a bunch of you guys jump on the chat, and now it's just time to send you guys on your way. We'll catch you guys on the next stream. You guys already know what it is. And is there anything else that I missed? Because I know I'm going to miss something, and I'm going to mention it the moment the stream's done. Nothing's coming up right now. But yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. You guys already know what it is. Love for the love, people, and peace out. Big up.